Porsche recently unveiled the new Panamera, and while there are numerous variants available, this is the naughty one, the Turbo. With the second generation, things have changed by a huge margin. The new car is lighter, more agile, and more spacious. The new Panamera has real presence. It actually looks much nicer, especially at the rear where the roof now slopes into a hatch that makes it look like a notchback and not as a bulbous hatchback as its predecessor. This one sits squat. At the front, the headlights get a complicated LED system inspired by Porsche's Le Mans racers. The onus to power the Panamera Turbo is on this 4-liter V8. It's a purring twin-turbo unit at idle with an impressive stable of 546 horses, led by 770 Nm of torque. It can take the near 2-ton Panamera Turbo from standstill to 100 in a mere 3.9 seconds. 100 km per hour in 13 seconds and onwards to a top speed of 306 km per hour. Acceleration is quick and dramatic thanks to the quick-thinking 8-speed gearbox. It can get a bit hairy too if you tick the Sport Chrono package, which allows the car to wear its sports car cape. Steering the car in tight spaces is much easier, especially with that optional rear axle steering, which reduces turning circles at low speeds and helps with grip while cornering on the limit. To say the interior is well appointed is an understatement. This is top-class stuff. Gone is the mass of buttons. It's a bit more minimalist now, with a large touchscreen on the dashboard being your access to the car's brain. The rear spoiler is one of the coolest bits on the car. It's an active aero part which magically appears from the hatch at 120 km per hour. Speaking of the rear, the Panamera can finally boast of rear seats of note. 2 individual couch seats separated by a rather lavish armrest with a touchscreen display which, apart from doing mundane stuff like adjusting your individual aircon, also controls the optional massage programs. It's not shaken off its sports car genes, which explains the purpose of this car. Calling it a limo won't be entirely correct. It can play the limo, sure, but it's still a quintessential Porsche experience.